We live in the times where more and more people are wondering what is the meaning of life and what is their purpose. But as I like to say it, to solve a problem you need to first understand it. It is hard to find an answer if you don't know what are you trying to answer. It's also hard to find your purpose if you don't know what purpose is. So nowadays many people start to ask themselves what is the meaning of life. And if you think about it, previously there was really no reason to do that, because all the power in the world was held by churches, for example. And so when you were born a peasant, you essentially had to play your role as a peasant and live a good life, be a good human, so that after your death you could go to heaven. If you were born into a royal family, your purpose was to just become the best king you can. If you were a knight, your purpose was to gain a lot of glory, be the best knight possible, and live according to the knight's ethics. And if you just played your role, life was meaningful, because at the end of the day you ended up going to heaven. But now we live in a times where society started questioning many things. And now I'm not saying that I do not believe in God. I truly believe in God, and I truly believe that to live a purposeful life means to live according to the mission that was given to you by God Himself. But people are questioning all of this because they are uncertain whether the God even exists. There's a lot of new studies being done, there is new research every single day, and the reality is just different than it was. But what I think that you need to do is, I think you need to look at the nature to understand two things about purpose. The first thing is that your purpose is encoded inside of you. The best example that I can give you is to think about the banana. The banana will always grow into the strongest banana it can become, because that is exactly what is written in its DNA. Or think about the lion. Like, the alpha male will always try to provide for its herd, because it's also encoded within its DNA. And I believe the same goes for people. I believe that every single one of us has their own purpose encoded within their soul. And so in order to know what is your purpose, you need to dive deep into your soul. And the best way you can do that is, I already talked about this in one of my previous videos, but essentially what you need to do is to go into this isolation mode, isolation state, in which you essentially are not influenced by anything like social media, friends, family. Those things do not exist for you in that stage. There are absolutely no distractions, no stimuli around you. There's only you and your mind. You want to dedicate at least 15 minutes every single morning and every single evening to be in this state, and then ask yourself different questions. You need to question your beliefs, face your traumas, face your fears, identify what are your strong sides, what are your weak sides, and just overall discover yourself. You need to dive deep into your soul, because that's where this purpose of yours is encoded. The second thing that you need to understand is that the purpose is something external. It's never about you. It's always about serving others. It's always about making an impact on the world. Getting back to this banana example, the banana will grow into the strongest banana it can become, but it won't really do it for itself. Like, it can't really consume itself, right? So why would it do it? The banana will always do that to potentially become the next strong banana tree and give life to thousands of other bananas. The lion will often risk its own life, not really for itself, but to make sure that its herd is safe. Purpose is always about helping others, as I said. And this is something beautiful, because if you think about it, that simply means that you can make a living by fulfilling your purpose. Because when you think about any kind of business that exists, all of the businesses that exist on this earth, they are just helping other people with something. Which means that since purpose is external and it's all about helping other people, you as well can help other people achieve something, and that will allow you to essentially turn yourself into a meaningful business. So to kind of sum it up, I want you to realize that the purpose is hidden within you, but it's all about the external thing. You project it onto the physical realm by doing things not for yourself, but by serving others, and by doing the things for the sake of making an impact. I know it might be hard to understand at first, because purpose itself is a hard topic, but I want you to truly think about what I just told you in this video. Because once you understand it, you will essentially understand how purpose works, and so from that point, you will be able to truly dive deeper into yourself with the exercise that I gave you in this video, and start working towards discovering your life's purpose. But yeah, that's all from me for this video. If you found value in it, you can like it, you can subscribe to this channel if you are new here, check out the links in the description, and other than that, thank you for watching, and as always, keep pushing.